Good evening. My name is Faith Kuther, and today I just want to briefly discuss the strong need for stricter gun control and gun laws. Stronger gun laws can help to reduce school shootings. For example, the Uvalde school shooting in Texas that took place on May 24th, 2022. This shooting claimed the lives of 19 students and 2 teachers, per Eric Levison, CNN News. The gunman, Salvador Ramos, was a former student at Robb Elementary School. This event is just one of many school shootings that have taken the lives of many people due to a gun being in the hands of the wrong person. We recently just had our own school shooting here at Norfolk State University a few days ago, which injured one of our students. He was shot multiple times. Stronger gun laws can also help to reduce workplace shootings. For example, the Walmart shooting that took place in Chesapeake, Virginia on November 22nd, 2022 as well. Andre Bing killed 6 of his co-workers and injured 4 others before taking his own life. This shooting claimed the life of one of my previous classmates from high school. She was young with a lot of life left to live. I just don't understand how the worker who took the lives of these people was able to bring a gun to work and have it at work all day and no one even knew. So this just leads to me again saying that we just have to get these stronger gun laws, because there's no way that all these people, it doesn't matter if they have mental issues or they illegally have the gun, everybody shouldn't have access to a gun. Like, it's just becoming too easy for people to get their hands on firearms nowadays, and that's a problem. Stronger gun laws can also help to reduce domestic violence events that end in homicide by firearm. According to Chip Brownlee, The Trace, domestic violence accounts for a significant portion of American gun violence, and abusers use guns to exert power and control their victims. The United States versus Rahimi decision in 2023 prohibits firearm possession by people under a domestic violence restraining order. I personally know a young mom that was recently shot and killed in Portsmouth, Virginia by her boyfriend, and she was actually pregnant, and she left behind a younger son. Her family shared that they weren't surprised by this event because due to the couple's toxic relationship and how many other times they had different domestic disputes, they knew that this day would come. They had been telling her, like, leave him alone, he's not going to change, and unfortunately they were right, and he did end up taking her life. So this could definitely be a lesson to all people about domestic violence, but more so, once again, these guns are just getting in the hands of the wrong people, because there's no reason that he should have been able to have that gun when she had already called the police on him multiple times for domestic violence, him putting his hands on her, and he still was able to end up taking her life. So, yeah. Stronger gun control can also help to reduce accidental deaths in children because it will make it harder for kids to get their hands on guns. Kids often shoot themselves and or other people when they gain access to a gun. Parents are just becoming too careless and neglectful with their children and firearms. Recently, a first grader took a gun to school and shot his teacher. The teacher is okay, however, I feel like she's physically okay, but she'll never mentally be okay. She's just coming to work doing the job that she's supposed to love, and one of her younger students shoots her. How did a first grader have possession of a gun, that he had the gun all day at school? How did he get it into the school and no one knew? It's just, I feel like a lot that plays into that, because what is a first grader doing with a gun? How does a first grader even know how to shoot a gun and accurately shoot someone with it? So once again, these parents have to start being held accountable, because this is just getting out of hand. It's just occurring too much nowadays, way too much. Also taking place in Newport News, Virginia, a 3-year-old shot and killed himself after obtaining access to a gun. I know that his parents are, of course, regretful of this situation. They're sorry, they're sad that it happened, but at the end of the day, this is just another careless mistake. Kids should not have access to a gun. They should not be able to even reach a gun. It shouldn't be around them. It shouldn't be at their level. These guns need to be locked away securely, in a lockbox, just far away from the kids, because kids are curious. So they might see it. They don't know what it is. So they're like, oh, what is this? They can accidentally touch it in the wrong way. So many different things can happen that's allowing these kids to get possession of these guns. And like I said, they're shooting themselves. They're shooting other people. We had the first grader take the gun to school and shoot the teacher. And, he could have shot the teacher plus many other people. Thank God it only went so far, but that shouldn't have happened at all. According to the Washington Standard, 728 accidental shootings occur on average yearly. This includes both just the shootings, like people that got injured, and of course the people that sadly died from their injuries. I know a lot of people that their lives were ended tragically by guns. Most closest to me is going to be my first boyfriend, who was killed when we were in high school. We were only 16 years old, and he was shot and killed. Then I also have a friend from high school who was shot and killed just a year later in Portsmouth, Virginia as well. Both shot and killed in Portsmouth, Virginia. I have cousins that were shot and killed. I just feel like these guns it's just getting out of hand. We have multiple school shootings. Like I said, one just occurred at Norfolk State where I attend. It's really just getting out of hand, and I feel like more has to be done now. Like, there's no more time, because it's getting out of hand and it's getting out of control. Thank you.